Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday evening, December 17th, excuse me. I am doing a message here for the water signs. So that is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And if anything resonates and you're wanting a personal reading, go ahead and hit me up at reclaimyourpath@gmail.com. I do my readings a few different ways. I do tarot, pendulum, oracle. I can mix it all at the same time, channel messages. But right now I am doing a general reading for the water signs. So if you your sun sign is a water sign, or you have heavy water placement in your birth chart, this may be for you. And as always, I highly suggest getting familiar with your birth chart. All you need to know is your date of birth, your time of birth, and location of birth. And that's usually a good start for some of those calculators and calendars out there. And there's so many free ones. You don't have to go buy one or pay for one, but it is really cool to have an experienced astrologer who can break down your chart, and it just blows the water literally out of just knowing one of your signs. So that being said, let's get started. So you had a flyer come out, and we're going to clarify it. What is your reading about? All right, so to start off the reading, we have Five of Swords clarified with Death and Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is like a transitional period where push came to shove, things needed to change, turn over a new leaf, old chapters done, new chapters starting. And kind of still feeling that heaviness, that lack, that coming out of a really rough season. And I mean, I'm seeing a lot, I'm seeing that like financially, but I'm also seeing like it took a lot of disagreements, fights, arguments to get to this place. So maybe this is a relationship, maybe this is a job, maybe this... I do see someone starting fresh. That's really what I'm seeing here. Like fresh, that you're kind of having a little bit of charredness from the flames, but you're out, you made it, you got through. I want to know a little bit more about this. What did you just get out of? What did you just get out of? And what did you just get out of? Where are you at currently? What's on your mind? I just heard, if you don't trust your gut, who's going to? Or if you don't listen to your gut, who's going to? So what you just got out of, we have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That really feels like there was a financial imbalance from whatever this was. So whether that was you overextending yourself, if someone else was overextending themselves, like there was a financial codependency here. I'm seeing that. Or, someone not appreciating, whether it's you, another person, another situation, something just wasn't balanced in that direction with how much work to effort. Where you're currently standing, the world, this is a new chapter for you. You're doing good. Like, even if it doesn't feel like it, even it feels like you're starting all over again, this is a new cycle, a new journey. This is like worth congratulating yourself on getting. And where your mind is at right now, Six of Wands right next to the world. Heck yeah. That you are getting accolades, you are getting appreciated, you are getting noticed for the hard work you've done. Like, whatever you just got out of, people can see it. People can see how strong you are. They can see how resilient you are and what you do. It's totally right here. I want to know a little bit more about all of this, though. One about the season you were at. Where you are at right now and where you're going. And you can't skip chapters, you can't skip books. You got to do it one thing at a time. And I feel like you're doing good on that. So what you just got out of, severe imbalance, temperance, like things were not grounded, centered. There wasn't, it wasn't, it was like too much or too little. It wasn't balanced. Where you're at right now, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it feels like there's a loss here, but you're not starting over, you're starting from experience. So while the financial struggles may be here, they're not always going to be here. And you already have the resiliency. And what you need to know moving forward, be aware of why you left whatever's behind, because in your weak moments, you might be tempted to go back to the way things were, even though like the passion it took for you to leave isn't always going to be there. Keep that in mind. So if you are doing something that's better for yourself, it's always going to feel harder in that next season. But that's just a part of it. That's a stair in a big step in the moving forward. There is going to be temptation to go back to say, oh, maybe it wasn't so bad, or maybe I can go back, or maybe it'll be different this time. So I would always recommend writing down while you still have it in you. Why did you change this? Why did you switch whatever it was, leave, etc.? Something to sit with you when those times come back, that maybe things weren't so bad. It's kind of like a vibe of settling. But you also have to honestly do the work of, did you want to leave? Why did you want to leave? What made something unbearable? Also on where you were wrong. I mean, don't overthink it, but when you're in a good place for it, it's okay to do some self-inventory on these things. Because if you beat yourself up too far, you're almost definitely going to go back to the thing that hurt you, or the thing that was not good for you. So be kind to yourself when you do these self-analysis, okay? All right. So in those moments that you're not feeling as strong, I want you to remember, okay, never jam today, but it was in reverse. Promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. Pay attention. Pay attention to people's manipulation, because chances are they know exactly what you were wanting. They know exactly what you were expecting. You probably spoke up on what it was that you wanted, what you were expecting from them, what you gave to them that you wanted from them. Because hook, line, and sinker, oh, well, then we can do this one thing I know you always wanted to do. We can go to counseling. We can put money in, get an acreage, do this, do that. They're going to know where you're at. whatever this is. Maybe it's, and I mean, again, it could be a job, like saying, well, maybe you could take this position because this is going to come up. You know why you left. Trust yourself. Believe yourself. I'm going to leave you with one extra message as we close down this reading. All right, and yours is, this came out in reverse. Have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. You are going to have your moments of self-doubt. That goes without saying. But there is a warrior that lives within you. There is that strength, that passion, that courage, that drive. Just because the flame feels a little low right now does not mean that it is burnt out, okay? I want you to take care of yourself. I hope you have a good one. And if anything else, reach out, okay? Have a good one.